You're listening to Red Gorilla Network, the Kong of Casting.
If I hadn't
Sing it, Manning.
I'm better when I
God damn it, right here. Nick fucking Manning, Leya Falcon, Real Seduction Radio. We're not even coming in quiet and creepy. We're just fucking kicking the door down, kicking you in the balls. Right there. In the balls. I don't remember the words.
Lots of songs along the road
to an early grave. If that's not the drinking country porn star rock star tune. And I come to Adam and Eve and I'm like, well, we're doing episode 4 of Intimate Encounters and goddamn it's going to be a country special. How many pornos do you know that start with running helicopter shots of herds of wild horses running through a meadow?
I've never seen one.
To the Nick Manning coming in with Melody Jordan saying, wow, this is a great old country bar. And Nick's like, well, I used to sing. Then the song came on and his dick came out and she sucked it and put it in her butthole.
Okay. I've never seen that one.
And speaking of buttholes.
Speaking of buttholes.
Leya Falcon.
Yeah.
Anal Vegas queen.
Woo!
Bam. Big time Vader fan. She gets all sticky and wet over the Lord himself.
So sexy.
Now talk to me about that. Straddle up on that mic like it's a scene because it's all big and just for you.
Okay.
Wow, I said that.
Will I ruin it if I put it up my butt?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it won't work no more.
Fuck.
Am I allowed to?
Bring
I
lube.
will.
You know, we were talking
If we
about...
had a dummy mic, I'd say yeah, but that's a very expensive mic.
Okay, well then I'll
Wait, well
behave.
that can actually you could.
Yeah, Josh.
That almost might be worth it.
Josh is
Just to see if that will that fit it. Okay.
She takes it, sticks it in her ass, and then puts it back in her face.
Okay.
Except sucking it, she talks into it.
Yeah. What?
How about I lick it before I talk into it?
Both.
Okay.
So Leya Falcon, what have you done? Tell
Like
us
an
the world.
electric shock.
Anyone that does know Leya Falcon, teach them right now.
I love Star Wars, and I love to fuck really fucking hard. I love really fucking rough sex, and I like to have fun with what I do.
Are you into BDSM?
Of course I am. Who the fuck isn't?
That's the fucking answer I needed on a Tuesday. I just spent 4 days at DomCon, and that's the feed-in. It's I've been missing DomCon for 24 hours, and now you sound like one of the girls that I've been trying to photograph all weekend.
Well, I'm sad that I missed this shit.
Oh, my God. DomCon.
I probably could have found a lot of little sissy boys there.
You know, it was kind of funny because they tried testing me going, hey, can I stick a fucking hand up your ass? And I'm like,
You're like, I'm not a sissy boy.
I
I'm just here to take
you.
pictures.
And they're like, why aren't you a Dom? And I'm like, because I'll leave a body count. They're like, holy fuck, dude, do you want to hang out with us? I'm like, maybe. But I got to say, the people at DomCon are fucking amazingly cool people. They're just... Porn is competition and millions of dollars and ego. It's great, it's hot, it's sexy, it's rad.
Agreed.
But it's also pretty crazy.
It is very crazy.
And they deny it for the most part. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I don't get it.
Pretty much. I think
get
about 95 to 98% of us are fucking crazy, but only about 15% of us will admit it.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And when you go to DomCon and you hang out with Doms, 99.9 are like, fuck, I'm out of my mind, dude. I got
Damn
baggage
right.
like a fucking freight train. I'm cool with it.
Damn right.
Way into leather. I'm way into tying up little fucking teen chicks and banging their whore asses.
Me too.
Wait, that was my explanation of being a Dom, so oops.
How's the turnout on something like that? Is that a big convention compared to Adult Con or any of the other ones?
Adult Con's pretty small. That's down at Staples Center. AVN draws 25,000 people on opening day, 35,000 the next day, 40,000 by the time the weekend's on and everyone's out of work.
And drunk
I'd
as
say
fuck, I might add.
1,000. No, but at oh God.
Oh, they're
AVN,
drunk as fuck at AVN.
At AVN, they're on everything.
Damn
It's
right they
Vegas.
are. Oh
You're
my
at the
God.
joint. It's the Hard Rock. It's every best company putting on a booth, bringing out their best girls to meet and greet the fans. There's porn star parties every single night. There's signings. There's tons of fan lines. There's photo shoots. There's content shoots.
Is that open to the public or is that just for industry?
I don't think
The
it is,
Adult
right?
Entertainment Expo has been open to the public for over 32 years now.
Okay.
It's been held at different places like the Sands, but lately, since 2010, it's been at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Okay.
And it's co-sponsored by the Sanctuary LAX. They're the fetish people that are doing the lair upstairs.
I'm excited about that. I keep seeing it every year, but I keep being
Do
too
you ever go
busy to go
upstairs?
there.
No. You just have to lie to whoever you're signing for.
I'll be like,
And
hey,
vanish.
I'm going to go upstairs. I have to go pee or something.
Right,
And I'm just
right.
going to be like,
Dude,
oops.
there's actually an elevator on the backside, but you're not supposed to know about it.
oh, I
That'll
do.
take you up there.
Well, I know about that because I am from Vegas, so I know about the Hard Rock
Like the
and all
joint,
that
yeah,
shit.
it's so great, dude.
Of course I know about
I
that
love the
shit.
backside of the joint, like everything in the hallways.
Oh,
and
do you
shit.
love the backside?
We're doing that? Like, well, yeah. I'm a fucking 18-year-old blonde that hasn't had a meal in a while.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm only. I'm not
I'm
18. I'm
kidding.
27.
It's okay, though. I'm old. Yeah,
No,
right.
you're not.
If you're old,
I'm older than you.
that makes
Shut
you like,
up.
no.
But you look younger.
You're
No,
coming up to
I'm
a
older.
prime, though.
But
Could
I'll
you do-
take some of that.
Yeah, see, boom.
Good idea.
I have no idea. That's the best part about it. Just start whispering and other people do.
You're very quiet, Mr. Manning.
I know, this is weird. I'm
Hey,
used to Manning
Layla.
just ruling the room.
I have a
I
friend
can't
who's
listen to
listening
what
on the
you have to
show.
say.
Can you say hi, Zach?
Hi, Zach.
And tell him thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, fuck. See,
Is his
that's-
name Zach or Zachary?
He goes by Zach. He's an amazing piano player. I've known him for about 2
Oh,
years.
So he's good with his hands.
Oh, he's very good, I guess. I,
like
mean, you
that.
got to be as a piano player, you know,
Damn
right?
right. I'll take some of that. Zachary.
How did you get started in the biz?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's something that I wanted to do since I was underage. I won't say the
Go there.
age.
Go to
Am I
the
allowed
age.
to
Do
say
it,
the
do
age?
it.
This isn't like a porn thing. It's
Okay.
just a radio show.
Since I was 14.
Yes.
And kind of just life got in the way. And when I was about 23 and a half, I ended up like, hey, I'm finally going to go for it. And here I am.
Did you call someone or did they find you?
I actually came out here to LA and I found someone. I don't like to talk shit on people, but I
Don't
found
Don't say their name.
I found an agent that, okay, I'll say thank you for giving me a start, but you're kind of not very nice and you just
Was
need
he
a hug.
bald?
He was, and he needed a hug.
From another country?
He was. He needed a hug and some Star Wars cookies.
Hello?
Yes,
can I have a cookie?
yes. Eat the
Star
last
Wars
one.
cookies.
Boom, Leya Falcon actually brought in
Star Wars
real
cookies.
Star Wars cookies. That
She
was
made
real
them.
ones.
That was crazy.
She made them.
Wait,
That was so
Manning, yeah, let me get a
sweet.
shot of that. Hold on.
like
before
They're
Man,
eye
wait.
fucking each
You,
other.
you
I
like that
fucking-
Vader?
How have you ducked me all this time?
I have not
When I
ducked
haven't
you.
banged a chick that's been in the business at least as long as you have, they got to be ducking me.
I'm not ducking you. You just don't come out to Vegas.
You were here for a while.
But I don't live here. I've never lived here.
Ducking me.
I'm not. You want to butt fuck me, motherfucker? Let's set up a date.
You don't have to ask
know,
me
there's-
twice
there's
about anything.
opportunities
We
in
will
employment.
call
Just
up
say
Ivan
it's
right now.
always on.
Would you
All
like
right,
to
we'll call
butt
up
fuck me?
Ivan right after this, and we'll say, "Hey, we're gonna butt fuck," and he'll be like, "Okay, awesome."
I heard about
Do it.
you, and guess what?
What?
I ain't scared.
Is this a challenge?
I like that.
Is this a challenge?
Good, because I like a man that isn't scared of me. Because
I
men
ain't
that are
scared.
scared of me, fuck that shit.
I say we make it a space movie called Race to Uranus.
Okay.
I like
Silver
that idea.
outfits, lot of anal, lot of lube.
Lots of butt sex, lots of spit. I'm not really a big fan of lube.
Okay, now
Bowling ball, fuck. You know what today is, Ginger? It's a 3-hole day.
Oh my god!
a fucking triple dip.
Oh my goodness!
It sounds like an ice cream cone, like a deluxe ice cream cone. You can get a
Triple
fucking
dipped.
Dairy Queen
Triple dip.
But it's like you on the cone.
on the cone. Me on the cone.
Ass up.
That would sound. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, if my ass is up, wouldn't the cone be in
But
me?
picture like a cone dispenser and it's your ass and there's cones. They're like, I'd like to order a triple dip.
but when I do the butt sex, there's nothing coming out of my ass. It's just stuff going in my ass.
We would truly hope so, because, I mean, we know shit happens, but still.
I mean, shit happens on occasion, but for the most part, I have a very clean asshole.
I gotta say, typically I don't do a lot of anal because I've had bad experiences.
Oh, no.
Bad.
God.
Bad.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry for that.
And I've been witness to Manning in a couple.
I'm a bit, what would you call it?
Anally stained?
No, like traumatized.
Anal traumatization.
So I gotta make sure
it.
there's not going to be any more mental trauma.
A sphincteral
There you go.
dysfunctionality.
I'm giving him some vodka so he can fix it.
Do you guys just cut that out of the scene when that happens, or just let it ride?
We have to by law.
You have to edit it.
No animals in the scene, no urination in the scene, and no fecal matter of any kind in any way, shape, or form.
So you really, that's illegal to have that stuff.
I was filming.
It
Remember
is.
Dan Silver?
Yeah.
Editor turned camera guy, and we're filming this chick, and she was a tweaker. She was she'd been up for a while. And we're doing the scene, and she's getting railed by this cat. Remember the old lawyer's house off Canaan? That country house. Yeah. And we're out there, and she's just fucking taking dick and blows a leak. So I'm running the sea light, and I go, bro, clean up on aisle 5, which is code in porn for stop. We have poo visible. Oh, no. The camera guy's never heard that term. The girl's higher than fuck. She thinks I say blow him.
Oh,
she drops to her knees, go, and fucking leaves a poo donut clearly around her mouth.
Oh, my God, really?
I vomited projectile puke upon her toe and said, Merry Christmas, cunt.
That's slightly
It was
disturbing.
Christmas Eve, 2006.
That's extremely disturbing. Yeah,
And it
I'm
was
not
weird.
a
Merry
fan
Christmas.
of that.
I took her home and douched her out. Kind of kept banging her. Fuck.
You're such a
gotta
dirty
say,
old
Merry
man.
Christmas.
One of the worst experiences I had wasn't even in an anal scene.
What?
The chick's doing reverse cowgirl.
Don't tell me she broke your fucking dick.
No.
Okay,
Well,
no.
The broken dick happened elsewhere, but I'm just talking in terms of shit. So I'm sitting there banging her. She starts to squirt. Well, when she starts squirting, her body tenses up
It's
and
a
she
fudge
shoots out
factory.
a little rabbit turd. And not only does it shoot out of her ass,
You hear it.
it
Oh my
lands
God.
on my thigh and just sits there.
Just like a
So
fucking
now
mount.
she's still coming.
Here's your
squirting
thigh,
all over,
here's the turd.
and I have a turd sitting on my leg.
Manning turd scene.
And just very matter of factly, I said, clean up aisle 6.
Oh, God.
And
Wow.
somebody handed her a baby wipe, and she turned around very embarrassedly and went like this, and like it
Scoop
snatched
the
it off,
turd.
like it never happened, and just kept going. And there I sat just in shock.
This is why you do your Kegels.
There's a fucking turd on my leg.
There's no reason that turd should be coming fucking out of your fucking asshole when there's not any butt sex involved.
Nin's last Reno scene, this British girl, she got there early and just decided to have pasta and hang out, and she's getting in BJ at Code House. Very last scene, Nin's going to shoot for Rhino. She pukes on Jerry's dick, that Czech guy, just... Blah. And Michael gets up going, oh, dude, I can't, oh. And he goes out for a smoke, and we're like, Michael, what's up? He's like, I've never seen you puke on set, and I've shot porn for 30 years. So Barry Wood walks in and goes, oh, man, that's nothing, right? We're shooting anal. It's doggy. It's fucked to pop, and right when he's about to pop, right, she shits like a fucking river. And this guy can't stop. He's going to pop. He's fucking her, right? So he comes at her fucking poo, and I filmed it like, go like fudge.
Oh, my
And
God.
Michael at this point was in fucking tears going, Chris Craft, take over. I don't even care about what you guys do.
Did Michael really never see puke?
Ever saw on a
Chicks puke on my feet like regularly.
I've puked on dicks before.
Yeah, it's like
I think it's great.
But the difference with me is I'll lick that fucking shit up.
You know what I say? I like it when chicks puke. Because you don't want to embarrass them, so you gotta act like you're into it.
There's nothing embarrassing about puking on a dick. That just means that you're shoving it so fucking hard down your throat
That's what I say.
that the guy's having fun.
But it's convenient
Skull
that you
fuck.
haven't had
Fuck
some
dead.
type of Italian meal.
I
in the last
like your
24 hours.
WWE voice.
Yes. No, that's your best Nick Manning voice. Let's all shout it in our best Nick Manning voice. Fuck you, dead.
Nick Manning has the fame, if people don't know, about dropping loads, cashing checks, and paying bills when he comes all over your face. You've heard the Nick Manning.
What if I want him to come in my mouth?
He would
Eyes pasted shut.
Okay, so
Thank you, Mr. Elmer's glue.
you would have that request, but I got a feeling Manning kind of just takes it over because it's just Manning's load.
I would hope so, because
Manning-
I like to be controlled.
I can't, like, do you remember that French chick on a James Avalon movie? You hated this chick. Dude, this was a grudge fuck.
She was French.
French
the best
broad.
kind.
And you banged the fucking every, like, beyond in her.
Why didn't I like her?
And she didn't speak English or something. I know, and I don't know, but like,
She didn't have the courtesy to speak English.
This is
no,
America.
it wasn't like that. It was more like you'd try to move her and tell her, and everything about her was like, she was like, fuck you. And you got sick of it. So when you came all over her, you were like, dropping loads all over your filthy donkey whore, hairy dick ball. Fuck you.
Oh my God.
And like the light stayed on, and the chick was glazed like a major medical incident happened.
Like a
my
Krispy
God.
Kreme
In her
donut.
eye, in her
No.
nose, in her fucking, and like the
Oh my
10
God.
people on set just kind of bailed. They
Oh
just
my
kind of
God.
walked
People
out.
on set, the
All
crew?
the PAs, the talent, they just kind of walked away. And I look at her going, yes, look at me, and walking and took pictures. And she still never had any clue what you said. Like, every way of putting her down wonderfully, like, Manning's got a wide array of, like, the WWE sayings, but this was like, fuck yeah. That almost sounded like a crowd audience clapping.
Kinda
for the Manning
did.
load.
Vape pen? Yeah.
Dude, these vape... How many vape guys do we have in the room tonight? 1, 2, 3.
I got one.
Martina, too.
Are you a
1, 2,
vape?
3.
Martina.
4. Yeah,
Do you
4.
I don't
vape?
smoke. I just do the vodka.
See, I love that. I love that.
I love vodka, especially Tito's.
Oh, that
Yo,
shit is good.
now what is-
Tito's is my favorite.
What is Tito's?
Cheers.
Where's it from?
It is from Austin, Texas.
Oh, say no more. Get her
right.
done. Get her done.
Murder.
Have you guys been to
honky
Austin?
tonks in Texas
I'm
were my
hoping for
natural
one day they're gonna make me their fucking spokesperson. I drink so
got
much
this.
of that shit.
I got this tattoo in Austin, Texas. True story. Had to get it. This Texas Star. Of the 19
What does it say around the edges there?
the
That's what I was
letters
gonna ask.
TEXAS.
Okay,
The
well that's very
19th
Texas of you.
The 19th Texas Infantry, because my biological family served in the 19th Texas Infantry as protecting the Confederate cattle. They
Does
weren't
this
like
have any
combatants.
significance
They stayed in
to
Austin,
ring?
Protecting the
Texas, and
cows.
they're like, we need to keep growing them cows and killing them, making jerky and steak. And
Cows.
nobody really.
But I love animals. I'm sorry.
I love animals too,
vegetarian?
and I've got tons of animals. And a girlfriend years ago
Do you
said,
love cats?
I have many cats. Are you kidding me? Hold
What?
on.
No.
Are you a cat
what?
guy?
Oh, fuck you. Oh, my
Oh
God.
my
Are you
god, I love you even
serious?
more. What, really?
Stop.
Oh my god, I love
He was
you.
offended. He's like, I have many cats.
Fuck.
I know.
I
I
have
fucking
a
love
cat,
you
2
then.
dogs, a ferret, 30 birds, and a fish.
What kind of birds?
Oh my god.
Breeding cockatiels.
My best friend would love
Can
you
I have
too.
one?
She has so
yeah.
many
We're
fucking
trying to get rid of
birds.
I want one.
But you're not allowed to mix hybrids with actual wild. I had a blue front Amazon that developed avian chlamydia that 8 years later developed as kidney failure and fucking. What was it? Kidney failure and something about his mind. It
This
just,
is why it's important to get
His
tested.
mind?
So if you come up with
it's a nice
something, you can
plug for
treat
fucking
it.
talent testing services.
Talent
Brought to you by
testing.
Interested Penises Worldwide. No, everyone lately talks about those guys like talent testing services.
No, I'm not saying just test where the fuck you want, but get tested.
Do you know anything about octopus sex?
Octopus sex?
So random.
Octopus freak me out.
So what, you get like 8 dicks in you at once
No,
or what?
no. Check this shit out.
How's that possible?
I was shown this at DomCon at Sushi, right?
Okay.
Worst time to be sampling the giant clam. And a sales guy going, bro, have you heard of octopus sex? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he breaks out a video of a little Japanese girl. She gets in doggy and they put a speculum in her ass.
Okay.
They open her up and they drop in 3 baby octopus. But the first 2 fight it.
That doesn't seem healthy.
But then they get all 3 in there and they're doing their fucking deal. And then they bring another speculum in her pussy and drop in 2 more.
Are you kidding me?
5
That's just
octopi
asking for
in the
fucking
pussy and ass.
How did they get him out?
Only 1 came out.
The others just died in there?
We don't know. I was eating sushi. I threw up for the first time in 30 years eating sushi.
Right
she had 3 octopi
in her butthole.
In her what?
Butthole.
Okay,
wait, these must be baby. These must be baby.
I don't even want to see that.
Are these baby octopies?
Think about that, dude.
Babies.
At that point, you might as well swallow 2 goldfish to say.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
That's disgusting.
That is fucking. For me to say that's disgusting, it's got to be goddamn disgusting.
I like to think that all girls are perfect. I don't want to know any of this.
I think it's fucking cool because
so you
it
don't
shows.
Think girls
How
fart?
big are? How big are?
Oh, girls totally fart.
They're little.
With tentacles.
Oh, they're little tiny little ones.
Yeah, but dude, you couldn't get that much in my ass. Period. Conscious, dead, 10 years dead. My corpse will kick your ass.
Do they?
You get like this much?
Do you keep them in there till they die and then you pull them out?
All I know is that 5 went in and 1 came out.
You can get it in there.
Oh, I got a Twitter question.
Twitter.
By Matt. I think this is Matt Peterman wants to know your guys' take on finger in the ass for the dude while he's fucking a chick. Is that cool or is that gay?
That's pretty goddamn gay.
What do you mean?
What?
If a guy wants a...
If guys take fingers up their ass.
But they're fucking a chick.
Let me just go for the record.
I'm going to say there's nothing wrong.
Don't put anything up your ass.
I'm going to say there's nothing wrong.
If you're lucky, you might get to lick my ass. That's it. Remember how Danica Dillon was creeping me out in that fucking scene?
Oh, she wanted to climb up in there. She wanted to put a strap on
I'm standing there
peg
naked,
you.
and she's behind me.
You're not a fucking cuckold. I can tell.
You know how when someone's staring at you, you like feel it?
Yeah.
And I turn around, and this chick is just fucking staring at my ass like Beavis stares at fire. Right? And she goes, I go, what? She goes, oh my God, I have to stick something. I'm like, absolutely not. So I figure for sure, like, she's clear now. I turn back around and she's still staring. I'm like, Danica, no, it's not happening. I mean, she was completely obsessed with sticking something in my ass. I'm like, not gonna happen.
Oh gosh.
You're a
my
fucking
ass
weirdo.
Is sweating like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Leya Falcon is talking about her...
My ass sweat.
What's up with our chairs? Are we doing like weird things to the chairs now?
No, I just...
Did you put lotion?
Leather.
Whoa.
Do you see?
That's like a Dom. What is that?
No, that's Slave Leia.
Holy shit.
That's so funny.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
How did you get into the business?
Oh, let's see.
How did I get into the business?
Yeah, how did you get into the business, Nick?
That's a long story.
Can you give us a short?
There is no short.
What is that?
Okay.
What is that a
short
tattoo?
Because I'll say it fast.
Okay.
I got out of college.
It's Slave
I was a
Leia.
baseball player. I got hurt. I couldn't play.
Oh, I like it.
So I thought I'd do the
Me
responsible
too.
thing. I went to grad school. Well, in the meantime, I kind of healed. So what I would do is I would work in human resources at a company
Yeah.
in the day, and I'd play baseball at night and on weekends. So I moved all around the country. Worked for Frito-Lay, director of HR. Worked for Citibank, the VP of HR. I wound up being...
Wait, what?
I was the vice president of human resources at Citibank.
All I heard was Frito-Lay. I was like,
I worked there too.
Doritos.
So anyway, I was playing baseball for the Massapequa Giants. Citibank went through a merger with Travelers. I was the guy handing out the separation packages. Cut myself a sweet deal. Left the company. Walked down to the local modeling agency in Manhattan, and chick says, "Hey, you're a baseball player?" I'm like, "Yeah, I play for the Massapequa Giants." She goes, "That's very interesting. Kevin Costner has a casting for his baseball movie for Love of the Game in the park this weekend."
I remember that movie.
So I got in that, and then I moved to South Beach. I was in Any Given Sunday. Then I got back to New York and did All My Children. Then I went back to South Beach and did a show, The Fugitive. Long story short, I wind up doing Disney commercials and print ads in Orlando.
Everyone
Disney.
fucking
That's
loves
Did
Disney.
a Men in
Disney.
commercial with Alex Rodriguez. They said, "Would you do a Playgirl?" I said, "Well, I'm not going to sit in the centerfold like a stroke, but I notice they're in the very back. They fucked the chick." They're like, "You do that?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yes.
So I did. Another year went by. Went back to do whatever the fuck I was doing. They called me back to New York again. "Would you do another one?" "Yeah, I did it." The guy says, "You're awesome at this. I'm going to send you out to L.A." Well, from 97 to 2000, I shot like 400 magazines. And then once the cat was out of the bag, then I just moved here from Miami and started doing movies.
Or the cock out of the pants.
Yeah.
Cock was
My agent was Irene Marie in Miami Beach, and she called up one day and said, you can't go from XXX to G overnight. And I realized my mainstream career was over, and I really didn't give a fuck. Because by then I was...
So conceivably awesome. 5 minutes till break. I don't know why I always say that every single time.
I don't know. You don't need to.
What if we got like Brady from the Patriots to like just start doing porn? He's like, look, it doesn't work. No.
Well, somebody said the other day, like,
4 games out.
What do you think about grad school? I said, if you could produce my diploma right now, I would wipe my ass with it.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, I should have gotten on the first Greyhound bus out of Chicago the day I turned 18, and I'd have had another 3,000 movies in.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Nobody fucking told me.
Nobody told you?
No, I didn't know.
Everything happens for a reason.
There you go.
So you were doing mainstream first.
Oh, yeah. That's why when they nominate me for Crossover Star of the Year, I'm like, dude, you need to have your head examined.
What I think is great
Crossover
is
Star
Human Resources Director of a major bank.
VP. Yeah. I ran the New York retail
Dudes
bank.
are changing their lives. 5 years later, Manning, who got you this killer job, that got you all this killer shit, is now glazing 18-year-olds and talking fucking huge shit.
That's the best part.
When did you get in and start just dropping fucking loads? When did you just start nailing them?
Quote unquote.
Well, because I've known you since 03, and you were glazing them just.
Does he?
Well, in the beginning, it was all features back then, right? So you do whatever the character is, and then one day I was shooting for PT. It was me, Leslie Zen, Brianna Banks, Savannah Sampson, and Dale DeBone in a 5-way.
Whatever.
And when I
some of the craziest, sexiest
when I dropped my load on Leslie, well, first of all, I said to her, Did your daddy teach you to suck dick like that? And I didn't realize that Leslie's father had molested her.
Oh,
so that didn't go so well. No. But she and I were close, so it wasn't that big a deal. But then everyone went berserk when I went, dropping loads. And everyone was cracking up. So the next time I went to set, I did it again.
Do you have a trademark on that?
That is, oh God, yes.
And then eventually Wildlife signed me to a contract to say it in every movie.
I remember when Manning came to me on set. We were hanging out on a penthouse set, and you're like, Kinger, this Chicago station is playing my dropping loads. What do I do? I'm like, bro, get on the plane. Right when they're about to say it, bust the door in and go, dropping loads on Chicago. And he did. And it was like no one gave a fuck because we all made stupid, huge money. And it was all just like lobster burritos, dialogue.
I remember you talking about that the other day.
Manning would come in, we'd powwow for like an hour. We wouldn't let the girl know. She'd come in, Kinger, who am I banging today? And we'd bring out someone just deliciously hot and so innocent. And they left there just, I think they bettered their lives. I don't know, just watch them get glazed. They just, I don't know what.
Every scene is going to better your life.
No, but with Manning, it's more like, yes, every scene will better your life, but it's more like, you feel like you went to a concert.
Well, I hope so. I'm waiting.
Chris, you're right, Chris. Like, I've been a Nick Manning fan for years.
Okay, okay.
And the thing is about it is you're not watching. It's almost like you're not watching the porn to jack off anymore.
No.
You're watching it to see what kind of shit will come out of his mouth.
It's the ultimate high five of your buddy.
Really
you don't want to suck his dick or help him off with his load, but.
I'm down with the shit talking.
You want to have Manning just fucking deliver the righteousness of insanity.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that.
Because you go home and try doing it with your chick, and she goes, if you fucking think you're dropping,
I've tried it. Trust me. Trust me. Ask this one.
Behani.
I've tried to say it. She goes, you will never say that to me.
Yeah, no.
All you get out is drop it.
Just let me say it.
No.
She won't do it.
No.
You are a loyal member of
I like
Nation.
I would start fucking cracking up.
I like originality. I don't know what it is. I like originality.
She doesn't like me saying any funny shit.
I can't deal with funny shit with sex because then it breaks the whole thing. Then I like, because sex is to reach that incline to get to your.
You have to have a sense of humor.
It is funny to me.
Because when everyone comes, they get all quiet,
yelling shit at you.
Oh, I dropped
Damn right. I'll take your shit talking any day.
I like shit talking, but to a certain turn and set, and I like it to where it's original. It's not like if you say the same thing every time, or if you say this thing in a porn that we just saw last week, it kind of like
from load to load is like a different way to say fucking 68 Camaro.
What about when I yell, Cubs win? Cubs win!
Yeah, I would be like, what? What?
Echo.
All right, so we're going to break. Listen to the people that pay our bills. We'll be back in a few.
What literally
To an early grave. Hank had nothing on me. He cried and sang the blues. Imagine just how great it'd been if he'd married you. Well, I really had no talent, so how come I'm the great? Well, there's lots of songs along the road to an early grave.
Are you ready to take your music to the next level? Do you need music written for your commercial or film? Are you in need of a voiceover or ADR for your project? How about a music producer? Stage Red Studios has got you covered. Stage Red Studios is located in Burbank, California, and offers a professional creative team of producers, writers, and engineers to ensure your creative vibe is captured. Visit us on the web at stageredstudios.com or give us a call at 818-855-9210 to book your session. Get the Stage Red Studios experience.
World's finest smoke shop, Smokin' Heaven, has moved to sunny Burbank, California, right off Magnolia and Hollywood Way. Smokin' Heaven remains the only smoke shop in U.S. that guarantees to beat any price in U.S. or it's free. Made in U.S. guaranteed. We care about quality. Mention this ad and receive a free hookah. For directions and info, that's Smokin' Heaven on Yelp.com or call us at 310-754-5005 at Smokin' Heaven. That's 310-754-5005.
The Vintage Soul Project, an urban sound with a retro twist. Check out their new EP, arranged and produced by Robert E. Lee. Now available on iTunes. The Vintage Soul Project.
Like your shirts dope with an urban appeal? Then check out West West Clothing. Check us out on the web, first of all, at westwest.spreadshirt.com, where we got all the tight stuff. We got hoodies, t-shirts, coming out with a girls line called Shake That Bear. We got all the sizes for you. We got the slim small, the mediums, the tight larges. And then check us out on Instagram, BWestF50 or JWest199024 for those hot West West Wednesdays. That means that we're dropping a new article of clothing every Wednesday for the summer. Make it hot. So if you want it, you want to say something, you want those tight shirts, go to West West Clothing. westwest.spreadshirt.com. Tight.
Hi, I'm Jillian Jansen, and when I'm not getting that dick, I'm listening to Real Seduction on Red Gorilla Network.
If I hadn't met you, dear, I'd never found this pain. This broken heart that I poured out, we know who's to blame. I guess I should be thankful for a career that you did save. There's lots of songs along the road to an early grave. Hank had nothing on me. He cried and sang the blues. Imagine just how great it'd been if he'd married you. Well, I really had no talent, so how come I'm the great? Well, there's lots of songs along the road to an early grave. haunts my home. Been busting ass for oh so long, bloody fingers to the bone. Women almost killed me, the devil made me a slave. There's lots of songs along the road to an early grave.
This is like the official drinking song.
Yeah.
Seriously. I played this for my buddy Steve. He's like, what are you playing? I'm like, Nick Manning.
Nick Manning.
Waylon, won't you please come back? Today's outlaws are all
right
too
now.
Jay is like, hold on, man. This is like Henderson. God.
Free me from
I almost
this
made a
cage.
Vegas joke, but I don't think anyone else would understand.
Go for it, because I think I'd feel it.
In Henderson, of course.
Hi there, you going out to Henderson to get some more fuel?
No, there was a car commercial back when I was a little kid, and this guy would go, in Henderson, of course.
To an early grave. And have that playing in the background.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on down to Mort's Used Cars. Tonight we've got Nick Manning signing the hood of your car. We've got a Corvette special and the Pimp Cadillac just for you.
Hey, I love Cadillacs.
A 71. I wanted a 71 white Coupe de Ville with a fucking red interior.
With the horns on it.
Oh.
I would like it in pink and black.
Pink. But
Is there a whole
glitter.
album out? Do you have a whole album out?
No,
Or just a couple songs?
That single.
That's so cool.
But that
you
was,
got to do a whole album.
that was featured on
It's an
Infinite
EP.
Count.
I'm kind of busy.
Yeah.
Okay, now Nick Manning's doing things. This photo on the
He's
flyer.
busy
We got a
hooking up
record.
chicks.
We got a recording studio right next door.
Literally, the next
anytime.
door.
Come by. Finish.
I have other songs.
Do
I
a,
just haven't
do
gotten
the
around
full
to
album.
Do it, do
the
it.
full. I'll
Do
do.
it.
I'll
Do
do
it.
that shit for free.
Do it like, who was the guy?
This is awesome.
Who was the junior and the senior and the really bitchin' 1940s Western singer?
I have no idea.
Come on, 40s, and his son got big in the late 50s. And Hank Williams. Okay, Hank
Williams?
I had a Hank
Williams Jr.?
I had a Hank Williams Senior.
No, there's Hank 3.
I had Hank Senior 1946 Hollywood demo. And he would do the songs his kid made famous and then be like, hold on, we should do that in the G. And just completely redo the song to what we hear today. But it was a recording of like all the original demos. They released that at the Gene Autry Museum. That has nothing to do with porn or anything we're talking about.
No.
I'm
no.
lost.
If you're just tuning into
I
Real
love
Seduction.
being aware of my ADD.
Well, you're a very eclectic guy, Kinger. You
You
know
are.
shit.
You are.
You're a Civil War buff. No one knows that about you.
Do you guys like David Allen Coe?
Yes. Yes.
Allen Coe, come
I have
on.
no idea what's
Jack
going
Daniels.
Jack
on. I
Daniels.
know
yeah.
Jack
please.
Daniels.
What
No,
is-
but David Allen Coe.
Charlie
is the song-
Daniels.
Oh, I thought we were talking
Charlie.
about
David Allen
liquor.
Coe songs.
Jack Daniels.
Long
Goddamn,
hair
my
and
neighbor.
I love David Allen
I
Coe.
can't remember how it starts out. Long-haired redneck. You know how it starts out, Kinger?
That's such a weird slice of Americana. I got into, okay, who was Snowman in Smokey and the Bandit?
All the country DJs all think I'm an outlaw, and they'd never come to see me in this dive where bikers stare at cowboys who are laughing at the hippies who are praying they'll get out of here alive.
Okay, and you would hear that coming down a country road in the desert at 6 in the morning as the sun came up.
Me and the Jaguar.
And we've got this new girl on set, and she's kind of scared, and she's not too sure. And we got these farm tractors and all this shit.
Farm tractors?
Like tractors and fucking.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna do a scene on a tractor in a
Okay,
barn in the
I'm down.
desert. But you see Manning like 2 miles away, just this cloud of smoke in a convertible Jag, singing stuff like that.
With his guitar?
I didn't have the guitar, I was driving.
Pulls
Okay,
up
just-
in a convertible Jag, gets out, and he's wearing a robe. We're 120 miles from LA.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Kinger, I'm like, you want to park the car? I'm like, no way, dude. You drove to Kern County
So we're like in Barstow or something?
in a robe. The backside of Old Smoky Road
I have no clue where the fuck that is.
between Palmdale and
All-
Gorman.
I would have to use my GPS.
It's a creepy little.
I
It's
like
not
creepy.
Oh, creepy's good.
That's
though.
when we took the break, and Michael says, "But Nick, it's the second position, and you haven't said make fuck." I was like, "Don't worry, I'll get to it."
I remember Manning
Make fuck.
Like, what the hell? Are you fucking Hulk?
and polish
Fuck.
that helmet. Dramatic pause. Stank.
I was about to fuck Janine on a rooftop downtown, and we're just
Janine
about ready.
Lindemuller,
And
the
we're about
super
ready to
mega.
get started. And I noticed that the lighting guys and the crew are all huddled up in the corner, looking kind of sheepish. And one of them, Aaron, Henry's buddy, comes walking over to me. He's like, Nick, if we asked you to say something, would you incorporate it in the scene? I'm like, yeah, sure. What is it? He goes, we want you to say, make fuck.
Yes.
So I waited about, I don't know, 40 minutes into it.
Oh my
I would start
Oh,
cracking up.
A lot of girls would laugh during the scene.
Oh, yeah.
But I laugh during scenes anyways if someone says something funny because, I mean, if you can't have humor during sex,
something
then...
funny, and this is more like getting banged in the middle of the arena at Bringling Brothers with Manning. It's an
That's really fucking hot because
event
clowns
banging.
turn me on.
Clowns?
Clowns.
Oh, here, wait. I got clowns from
I'm like,
DomCon.
hey, I will fucking
Clowns.
take that shit.
What about Dick Chibbles and his clown porn?
Oh, he's awesome. I've never worked with him. I was supposed to work with him,
He's in San
but
Diego
the scene
now.
got
Chibbles.
canceled.
Chib.
But I would love to work with him.
Okay, right here. This
Cool
is
cat
night
Chibbles.
one.
Oh,
And they
those
came up
chicks
to me.
are-
Fuck yeah. DomCon.
Ooh, and they got glitter. Oh.
Glitter clowns. They're like, we're going to glitter stamp you. I'm like, do whatever you want.
This is like fucking, oh my god, just sit on my face, bitches. I love you.
Pretty much, yeah. They were the kind of, Daddy, fuck my throat. And I'm like, oh, you filthy little clown fucks. Welcome to DomCon.
You're so funny.
And I walked around DomCon going, hey, how's it going at DomCon? And they're like, good. What do you mean? I'm like, don't you want to say DomCon? And they're like, yes, I'll.
They don't all have your voice. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
so cool.
true.
Yeah, your voice sounds like fucking movies.
Oh, do you know her?
Chris, are there submissives at DomCon,
Let me see.
or is it only Doms?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that because there are the Baronesses.
She's hot.
What?
Who is this?
The Baron
I don't
Asses?
know.
Baronesses. I
She's
think a
hot.
Baroness
She looks
is like
familiar. I'm trying to figure out who
not
that
a
is.
goddess, but she's a dominant, but she's a more senior and more established.
Submissive?
No, a total dominant. We had a lady named Baroness Latex. And this lady's
I
husband.
better fucking avoid her.
Which one?
Mrs. Latex.
No, she was rad, dude. Her-
No, because I have a latex allergy, so I'm gonna avoid that girl.
Me too.
Oh, you have a latex? Oh,
Me too.
that's not-
So, like,
You're
even
like
with
the
a
third
condom.
person I've met.
Yeah.
Why are so many Doms really fat? Is there a thing?
You know, it's weird. If you were at DomCon, there were not that many.
No?
No, there were some incredibly, very sexual women between 29 and 50, and that's not my age range, and I was running around like a kid. I woke up every
And they were
morning
really
playing
hot?
Sisters of Mercy and then Bauhaus, and they're like,
Oh, I love
so
that.
does this world freak you out at all? And I'm like, no, I'm from Hollywood. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, 30 years ago, we just called this punk rock. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, girls wore micro minis. They were little submissive whores, no panties. We'd tie them up,
I'm not
fuck
wearing
their
any
filthy
panties.
ass. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
and then you look over and you're mesmerized by these ginormous fucking Vegas boobs.
Vegas boobs.
Vegas, I don't know why. Is it better that they're
Dun,
Vegas
dun,
boobs?
dun.
Maybe.
It is
The thing
better
about
that they're
Leia
fucking
is
Vegas
everyone
boobs.
talks about her anal and her ass, but her tits are the best thing going.
Boom. I mean, you know she's an
you
anal
like
queen,
that?
but it kind of blows past you when she walks in because, wow. You, really stand out as, like, yummy. You think of, like,
Thank you.
I don't know, you think of, like, what's that flavor? That cream and peppermint kind of cinnamon swirl?
I'm rainbow glitter flavor.
Fuck. Do you remember one time when Spears showed up on a Penthouse set covered in glitter? No. And he had done a scene before he got to set. We're like, bro, what's up? He's like,
Glitter.
fuck you, I fucked a fairy.
Damn right, I'm a fucking fairy. I'm a
so
fucking
great.
whore fairy. How about that?
Yeah, the fairy whore.
All fairies are fucking whores. That you just don't know it.
Dirty fucking whores for me. Dirty fucking whores for me.
You know, and you got to say this while you're rolling up on a
Josh,
Harley
do you
with
wanna
an
grab the wheel?
attitude.
Well,
Holy
I have
shit,
one
the
question.
wheel is
I have
coming.
a question from another Twitter from Curry, Keri, wants to know if for Chris, have you ever had a new, or either one, anybody, have a new porn star, like an amateur, that just did their first one, like kind of start fucking up on set, like start crying or like
Yes.
maybe have second thoughts?
Yes.
No.
I cut the scene. I don't push it. I'll bite the bullet for that. If there's you try to never hope that moment ever comes by spending a couple minutes with them, listening to them, seeing what they're saying, seeing what their body language does, because I've never forced anyone to do anything they don't want to do on camera.
Josh,
There's sometimes they regret, they back out of it last minute.
Camera's gone, you're fucked. So,
well, I think it's even.
No, I've never had anyone come to a scene and go, "No, I can't do this."
I think it's even better when they show up and they think they're hot shit. I was shooting for Nautica Thorne and Robert one time, and their scenes were notoriously long. 5 hours is nothing, right? Hardcore, softcore, double X.
And it's funny, we shot 4 scenes of that
all day, right? So the chick is in the first position, like the first 40 minutes, and she's like, "Oh, I heard all about you. You're no big deal, blah, blah, blah." And everyone, like Robert and Nautica, like they're looking behind their monitor like,
"Are you listen to rumors?
Are you fucking crazy? Do you know what you..." And I go, "Look, honey, a sex scene is a marathon, not a sprint."
We've had girls...
Within another hour, she was tapping out and had to go home.
We've had girls not want to not do the scene because they weren't sure about doing porn. But I've had girls personally that were so fucked in the head, they would start fighting with a dude and stop the scene.
Stop the scene mid-scene.
Stop the scene mid. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, I can't believe you're trying to touch me that way," and blah. It's usually like a porn star who's banging another porn star who's living with another one who's your best friend, and they're all partying and just.
That's why you don't shit where you sleep.
What about kissing on the mouth? Is that a thing?
Is
there a rule for that?
My thing is always,
who you are.
If you're dating one, just every hole is available and open, but don't go to dinner. That's personal.
Kissing is personal.
No, it's.
I kiss girls. I don't kiss
I'm asking
guys.
you.
Not in porn.
Like if you're.
I will suck your dick extra fucking hard. I will slobber all over that shit. But if you're a guy and you try to kiss me, I'm gonna be like, no. I'm just your dirty whore for the next couple
No kissing,
hours.
just only dick sucking. Ball licking.
Mm-hmm. Dick sucking,
Straight to
ball
anal,
licking,
no kissing.
straight to the butt sex. Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Manning just sitting there like in thought.
Look, I'm getting dirty looking.
No, I'm giving you dirty looks to get the wheel.
Bukkake B wants the wheel.
The wheel of doom. It comes up with a lot of questions. I can't read any single one.
Oh, they want to know, has Nick ever froze up during a scene?
Oh, come on. No way.
Yeah, have you ever been like, maybe like fucked up, couldn't get it up, or maybe like just...
Or maybe the girl wasn't appealing.
Something.
Nick Manning
Has there ever been a problem?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I've done thousands of
That's
scenes.
like asking Roger Staubach if he had a bad time.
Here's what I'll say about my scenes. In my entire career, there's only been 2 that I couldn't finish.
Out of thousands.
And I was probably like 104 fever with the flu, like dying. I shouldn't have been there anyway. And the truth is, even on my worst day, I'm still much more than acceptable.
Right. Of all the dudes I've worked with, Manning walks in and it's more like watching a fucking late 80s Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl special, like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Manning." And like people either get it and they're on board with it, or they're like, "Don't bring him on set." And I've made it a personal choice to like give people shit when they're like, "No Manning? Well, I'm going to drive all you fucking pricks insane. No Manning? This is Manning South, bitches." Just so the shit talking would keep alive, because it's porn, god damn it.
Dude, if you don't if you don't have haters, you're not significant.
Damn right.
And I came out to Hollywood not knowing one fucking person, not one connection. I blew the motherfucking doors off.
Dude, out, just on. It was like Nick Manning is the Motorhead of fucking porn.
Robo porn star.
Robo porn, fuck yeah, just go.
All right, are we getting out the wheel?
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right by you. Just
grab that wheel.
Go around,
someone grab the wheel.
No, it's right there. Just pull it on the table.
Do not
just put
hurt
that wheel
Vader.
on the table.
Don't hurt Vader.
On the table?
Right there.
Vader.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Is that the wheel of meat?
The wheel of meat.
You lose. You can't get no meat. You lose. Smell my stinky feet.
So what you do is you spin it. Don't spin it too hard because it'll take forever. And then you just answer the question pertaining on an experience you've had.
What if I can't?
Take one spin on the wheel of meat.
Because it's hard
Congratulations, meat lover. You have won 46 pounds of raccoon meat. You have won 11 pounds of head cheese. That was on Jonathan Brandmeier in Chicago, The Wheel of Meat.
Ow. I'm trying to...
Oh, it's would you be a part of bukkake?
Of course, why not?
She's the first one to say yes.
You've probably done bukkake.
Have you done a bukkake?
I haven't, but
How
why
many?
not?
But you would.
I filmed
What about you?
47 guy
I've never
bukkake.
been in one.
Would you?
No. I don't do scenes with other guys that unless you're paying me a shitload of money.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Dun, dun,
Great. Now I'm going to be whistling. Okay. When Manny was doing all this is how I looked. Skinny and pissed off, dressed like an army dude. Right here, Leia. And me photographing him. Kinger.
Dang.
So.
You look like very angry.
That's, yeah. Boy.
I think it's describe a time you fucked in public.
Oh.
You don't have to say who it's with if you don't want to. You're blushing.
When you say fucked in public, like in a park, in a shopping
like
mall.
at Disneyland on the rides.
Yeah. I've actually done it at Disney. I've done it at Universal Studios, too.
Your ball.
Okay. Well, that wasn't
balls
with me,
get
so I don't
stuck
want
on
to
the
hear that.
Dumbo ride. Or
I'm
like a
not
green
sure who you've been
Dumbo.
talking to, but let's go to the next question.
You lose. You can't get no meat. You lose. Smell my stinky feet.
All right.
Okay, guys, before I forget, I just want to interrupt and let everyone know Natasha Voya is listening in, and she's going to be our guest as soon as her pretty little Ukrainian ass
And
calls
who is
me.
that? Is that a porn girl?
Just this hot little blonde.
If
But anyways,
she's hot, I'll
side
get her
note.
fucking
Skull
ass.
fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Yes.
I will fucking eat her fucking
That's-
asshole all
Get
fucking
killed.
day.
People are liking you.
Tell her yes.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Oh, Natasha
Let me see.
Voya.
Let me see.
Natasha Voya. Sexy, cute, little yummy.
She's
Just
gorgeous.
ooh.
Wow.
Thank you for listening. And we know
We
she's
gotta have
listening
her.
'cause she texted me. She was listening. In.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hot. Kind of way
So,
hot.
you got to the first porn you ever watched.
Yes.
Like, do you know
good
what
shit.
style it was? Or
I know that I was a young child.
Yes.
Huh?
I was on AOL
Oh,
God.
shit. I'm
back in the day.
I
Oh,
still
no.
have an AOL account. What does that mean?
I know, that's ridiculous.
Does
Your
AOL
email is
still
AOL.
exist?
Yo, God, yes. We're
Like
alive and well.
keyword, whatever.
I keep it. I'm not going to lie because it's cool to get up in the morning and go, we got mail. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
got
still
mail,
do
you
that.
got
I can't get
mail,
over it.
yay.
Dropping
you-
loads and I got mail. Just don't.
I don't even remember. I don't know the name. I just know I saw Jenna Jameson. I was like,
Really?
Do you remember yours, Nick?
Yeah.
Do tell.
I used to always drag chicks after the ball game into like some hotel, like 4-hour nap or whatever we were staying at, right?
Yeah.
And they had that shit Spectre vision,
yeah, of
right? Where they're
course.
playing the shitty porn on your. And I remember there was some. I don't remember who the chick was, but the dude in the movie, his name was the Texas Longhorn. Nice. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably be doing porn one day.
It's nice.
That's funny. That's cool.
The Texas
Texas
Longhorn.
Longhorn.
really? Come on.
Yeah, swear to God.
Let's see if it's out there.
Ridiculous.
Let's see if it's still out
Texas Longhorn.
there. Spin another one.
Chris, did you ever shoot
I
Jenna?
think that was a stage name.
Wow. I just like the noise it makes.
Not in the capacity of a scene. Bunch
It
of
won't
publicity
stop.
things, but that's it.
You did it
Just
too
stills.
hard.
No,
I always
like
do it too
events with
hard.
her clothes on.
Oh, okay.
She worked for different companies. I just wasn't there. When she got big,
What does
I
it
was
say?
out of the business. Then I came back, and she was
Yeah.
already. Phew.
Have you ever had a sympathy fuck?
Hell no. I ain't nice enough for that shit.
Those are fun.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Have I ever had a sympathy fuck?
Yeah, have you ever
Yeah,
had a
you have.
sympathy fuck?
Come on, every guy has one of those. Fucking,
For money.
yeah.
If she wasn't paying me thousands of dollars, there was no
Manning,
chance I was fucking that whore.
pro fucking whore.
I go to Seattle.
That kicks
I
so
go
much
to
ass.
Seattle. Now that's why I now
Here
ask
we go.
for pictures.
Nice.
I
You
get
just
up.
show up.
I get up there in Seattle. I don't know where I am. This bitch is paying me $10,000 for an overnight.
Then you fucking better do whatever the
so
fuck she wants.
I fucking get there, and this chick is a pat.
What does that mean?
You know, on Saturday Night Live, the pat.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Right.
Like a Could be man,
God,
could be woman.
Girl,
She has
kind of
her hair looks
about like yours. Her body is like Grimace from McDonald's. And the worst part about it was her mouth was like pencil thin drawn on, but a circle.
Hey, I
Like
got
this
a little
one.
mouth too.
No, dude, you have Megan
is the
Fox
farting
lips
noise?
compared to her. This was her mouth.
You suck my mouth.
So now I'm fucking tripping. I go in the bathroom and I'm giving myself the good Nick Manning talking to. You're Nick Manning. You can fucking do anything. Go out there and fuck this bitch. So I get all psyched up and I go out to do her. And right before it's about to start, she looks at me and she goes, "Now don't fall in love with me. All my lovers fall in love with me." And I'm thinking, if I was in LA, I'd be out the fucking door running home. And I'm stuck here.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the mercy fuck of a lifetime.
I still keep it going back to that just nasty fart noise because you know at some point in time with someone you just and it's gonna be just wrong and it's gonna
I don't think
scar.
that's a mercy fuck.
There's a hole.
That's like a paycheck fuck.
God.
I didn't God know. Have mercy on me for her.
God have mercy on me for doing that shit.
I didn't know that male stars get personals too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most of them do other guys. I'm the only one doing chicks.
Really?
Do they do other guys?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Clearly.
Wow.
That's something I did not know.
Wait,
I did not know
That
that.
kind of that.
He goes, I
kinda
didn't know
serves
guys
me.
got privates. I'm like, most of them are doing other guys. I'm doing chicks.
Yeah, see, man, yeah, it's weird.
See,
it's
if I got private requests
Really?
from
Yeah.
chicks, I would fucking do that shit in a heartbeat. But all I get are private requests from random
we're
dudes.
actually condoning interstate commerce fucking
The private-
prostitution.
Is the
Sex
private
for money is sex for money.
I
don't.
never get hot chicks
But
asking me for
differentiate.
privates. If I did, I would do it so
All of a
quick.
sudden, her phone's
For
just
the
gonna start
privates-
vibrating
I
off the
know.
wall.
I
Is the
know.
privates thing like is that a legal thing or is it just
It is prostitution.
kind of yeah?
There's no other
It
name
is
for
illegal.
it. It
And
is just called
Come
prostitution.
arrest me. I'm not worried about it.
No.
Yeah.
But like when we say privates, it's like when they say we'd like to work together. Not really. You just want to bang.
When you get the privates, they don't record it though. They don't film it.
No, dude.
It's just somebody paying you to come out to their
It's
house.
just an indecent proposal.
It's just a customer wanting to sleep with an incredibly smoking hot famous porn star.
Dude, I've had playmates,
Great to jerk off to 'em, now it's-
customers.
Boom.
They just want you to come and
Boom.
and they don't want anything to do with their 80-year-old husband or boyfriend. And it's like, that's it.
Get in
So
there.
they'll take his money and give it to me
See, I
and
think
get
it's
railed,
great.
and then I go home.
I think it's
Oh,
great.
damn.
Well, there
It's
you
the
go.
original profession. There's nothing wrong with it.
Why
at
would
all.
they marry an 80-year-old if they don't
Because-
love them?
Well, 'cause
Don't
they're
get
like-
fucking married.
Leia,
They're like
use your
70.
head.
They're 79 and they're
I
80.
do,
and, they're both
and I
worth,
wouldn't get married.
It's Anna Nicole Smith all over again.
So we've got like a couple minutes.
We're like down to nothing. Yeah.
I wanna say what's next coming up for both of you guys, and where can people find you?
You can find me on LeyaFalcon.com, and I'm pretty sure Pooba, Ivan,
Pooba.
fucking love Ivan. They're
Nice.
we're gonna end up setting up a scene with myself and Mr. Manning, and we're gonna have the crazy butt sex and all that.
Hold on. You need a content scene?
Rock
Oh,
the
we
house.
do. We do.
Rock the
I've
house.
been filming porn for over 2 decades. I'd like to do
We're
that.
gonna do an awesome scene for both of our
We
websites.
need to know when that is.
Plug
Yes.
your
We
website,
need to head out
please.
to
Our viewers really want to know.
ManningVIP.com.
Manning has like
NickManningVIP.com.
literally a palace out in Simi Valley.
Oh, wow.
The Manning, what do you call it? The Manning
Manor.
Manning Manor.
I'm
That's
like, we
funny.
gotta plug our Pooba sites.
Yes.
Can't forget.
Back
can't
in the
forget
day, you'd
Pooba.
knock on Manning's door, Kinger, it's open. And from the second floor Corinthian balcony, with a shot of him as Jesus and the crucifix with Michael did wings of Penthouse Pet of the Year
Shut
worshiping.
up. That's
He'd
so
answer
funny.
it reading the Bible in a silk robe.
Yeah.
Kinger, welcome to the
Actually had
manor.
a nun outfit on earlier.
That's hot.
It was kind of
That's
funny.
hot.
You had a nun outfit.
I did.
You get
Love nun
none.
outfits.
We posted that on Penthouse years ago. You get none.
You get none. Okay, so where can people find you on Twitter?
At Leya Falcon.
Okay, and for you, Mr. Manning?
Real Nick Manning.
Real Nick
And I
Manning.
suppose the coolest thing I have going on right now is in June, I'm releasing cavemanning, male enhancement, and anti-aging pills. And Kinger, you have the picture
right at the
that
Echo.
is the fucking
the end of the show.
logo.
The ad logo, cool.
Yeah.
Manning
Thanks, you
Lowe's.
guys, for being guests today.
Oh, yeah.
Really appreciate
Guys, thank
it.
you.
Nick, you want to end the
Nick
show
Manning.
with your famous phrase?
Kinger, you need to check out YouTube, Hung Hard and High. You're in it, and you look up playlist. Hung Hard and High playlist on YouTube.
Fuck
There's
yeah.
37 episodes. You're in a bunch of them.
To
I'm
an
fucking
early grave.
Hank had nothing on me. He cried and sang the blues. Imagine just how great it'd been if he'd married you. Well, I really had no talent, so how come I'm the great? Well, there's lots of songs along the road to an early grave.
Thank you for listening to Red Gorilla Network. Make sure to check us out at redgorillanetwork.com for more information on our shows, hosts, guests, and artists. If you'd like to be featured on a show, you may do so by contacting us at 818-855-9210. Thanks for listening. Red Gorilla Network, the Kong of casting, is broadcasted in Burbank, California. The content on Red Gorilla Network does not necessarily reflect the CEO, staff, host, guest, or artists on the station.